Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 2 for our first game of 2 games for the semifinals of the 2025 Basalt Handicap. 4 very strong teams entered this year, and this is going to be a fun tournament. Basalt, we're going to talk a lot about it. Our neighboring city, and you'll notice that a lot of the tournaments here at the Polo Club are named after the cities that are in the surrounding area, as we are in Carbondale, where the Aspen Valley Polo Club is, just outside of Aspen, right in between Glenwood Springs and Aspen, Colorado. So if you're here, there's a lot of things to do in the city, and Basalt is one of those cities that you don't want to miss. Let's go through the teams here. We have Audi coming in with a very strong team. They're coming in at 15 goals. This is a handicap, so there are going to be handicap goals given before the game starts. We have Audi with Santos Bellini playing the number 1 on 2 goals. We're going to have Ilario Figueres playing the number 2 on 5 goals. Mark Gandy will play number 3 on 1 goal. And we have Santi Tocolino going to play the number 4 on 7 goals. And they're going up against the tie, though, in the black jerseys today. Melissa Gandy will come in A-rated. And then we're going to have Jason Crowder on the number 2 with 5 goals. And then I want to welcome back Silver Novija Estrada. And when you see Silver come out and play, you've probably seen him grow here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. I'm so glad to see him back in the saddle, so that's going to be a lot of fun. He's coming in as A-rated, and then Alejandro Novija Estrada will captain the team on 7 goals. They're going to get 2 goals on handicap. Gaston Dorniak is our mound official. We got everybody in line ready to go. I'm going to get to my spot. Thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports for our first game of the day. 6 Chuckers of Polo. Winners will head to the finals of the Basalt Handicap, which will be on Sunday. Runners-up will play in the Just for the Love of It tournament. We are all ready to go, Gaston. We're ready to go here, so looks like we've got all players ready, so let's get it going. And look at our first ball in play. Once again, welcome. Be interesting how this sets up here with the 2-goal handicap. I would think this is a tie. It's going to come out very strong, and this is what they're going to do here. It looks like Alejandro's going to go ahead and start right with the first ball out of the bowl in. Get the shot on goal here as he headed towards the river goal. And I'll call that the river goal as they're headed that way. Remember, if you are joining us for the first time in the game of polo, they will switch directions after every goal scored. That is a procedure used. And here comes Audi White. This Audi White team came back to win last week, and what a game it was all the way down the end of Mount Chevrolet. Tocolino going for the big ball, bounces off of Figueres. Alario is going to leave that ball, and look at this, Estrada in there on the big gamble. Everybody fighting. Alario is going to come out with it once, twice, 3 times, and Alario Figueres will get the first goal from the field here for Audi White, making it 2-1. Back to the center we will go on Gaston Dorniak. We will use the courtesy change if needed. Players will, umpire will actually, somewhere in the middle of the chucker will ask the players. A lot of players have been staying on top. We had, in the finals, we had a few, it was interesting. We had some players use the courtesy change, some don't. It is not a mandatory change. On the turn here, though, this is a good whistle. The line's going up and down the field, and it looks like number 3 for Audi is on the right-of-way there. So we got number 3 in the black coming from right to left, and he's going to get called on the right-of-way violation, and we'll get our first penalty 4 of the day. 60-yard shot, the penalty 4. All players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. No players are allowed to line up behind. Now, they used to be able to line up behind, and the reason why was they used to be able to dribble this ball. Now it's 1 hit, 1 approach, 1 hit, 1 swing at the ball. So like a free-throw in basketball. Tocolino at a walk. I love it. Here comes number 4. And Santi's got to get a hold of this one. And once again, I am going to get a lesson from Santi Tocolino on how to hit the penalty 4s from a walk. I used to try to do that. I could never do it. There are a few players that like doing it. Brad Blake was actually very, very good. Adolfo Cambiasi likes doing that at a walk, too. I've seen Gonzalito Piedes. They kind of mix it up a little bit. Remember, it does not matter what speed you approach the ball at on a penalty shot. You can choose. You can do a walk, trot, or a canter. And here we go. On the bowling note, it's going to be the Satai once again with a quick equalizer goal by Audi, tying this game up 2-2. And this is what they wanted to do against the Satai. Once they get going here, you got to be careful. Melissa Gandy's been played very well in the front. Oh, what a steal here by Bellini. Oh, leaves it behind, though. And Crowder will turn and burn to get a 4-on-3. But good recovery by Santos. Outlet pass, they're going to find Silver. Silver, Novija Estrada, look at this guy go. He gets his first ball of the day. Gandy go coming from right to left. Pick up here. Silver on the control play. Leaves it behind for Melissa. Well done. I was wondering how this would work out. Melly jumping in the rumble seat, going to shoot it. Goal. And that is a polo play. Well done, Jason Crowder, winning the play from over half center field, finding Silver in the open space. We practice that in the polo school. Find the open space. Melissa goes to the rotation play in behind Silver and the 1-3 connection there, and a great shot by Gansey to make it 3-2 with 2:56 on the clock. Toby Silver again, and he's looking hot here in the first chucker. I like that. Comes out in control, though. It'll be Ilario. Figueres, always a force to be reckoned with. Amazing season Ilario Figueres had with the Quite On Z team down at the Grand Champion Polo Club, played with his brother Artemio. They played very well, but look at this on the give and go. It's going to be the Cobra, backed up cleanly. Loose ball play there. Good turn play. They try to take it out. Silver, good D here. Oh, Silver's been practicing as he comes out of here now. Can he keep it going on the ride-off? Well done as he wins the ride-off. Now he'll leave it for Estrada. Alejandro looking for Melissa. She's got to duck out of the way there. Now Melly. Picked up cleanly by Ilario. We're under 2 minutes now. Turn by MG. Now picked up and controlled by Ilario. And there's a laser beam, and whoa. We got a whistle on the play. Okay, so we're going to get an open goal penalty 2 here on the turn in front. That's going to give the players time to change some horses or some mallets. We'll see. A few players are going to take advantage of this. Basalt. Man, what a place. I love the Basalt Handicap. I'm going to get into the beautiful town. Talk a lot about the history of it. I didn't realize that they actually have a concert every Wednesday down in Basalt. So there's some added additional information. Here comes Melissa with the open goal penalty 2. Melissa, and just off to the right. So nice swing there, just a little bit off to the right, a click to the right. So they'll dodge a bullet, the Audi team. And we got a few players on fresh horses here, so let's see if that works. Loose ball play, picked up by number 3 in the white. Good pick up here. He'll carry this one down. He's got Santos going forward, good steal by Crowder. On the defensive offense play, he's got Melissa, and she got 20 lengths on everybody with 1:05 on the clock. Melly gets a piece of it, comes back to the front, first run of the day, backed up cleanly by Tocolino. Nobody home, though. Tocolino's like, uh-oh, come on, guys. Good recovery here. And that ball come off the boards, still in control. Well done, Audi. They'll work this one down, and you got 10 seconds to your warning horn. Audi on the attack. Ilario looking for Santos. He'll override. This will give the Satai time. Jason saves it on the near side. Back shot to Estrada, and they got time. Melissa with 22 on the clock. Looking for Gansey out in front. Good recovery by Audi. On the turn, he's got time. Mark will run this one out. 9 seconds on the clock. Still got time to gather a few yards. 5 seconds. Good pickup on the near side. And that'll cover right there. So, Audi's going to get it back to center field here. And when we return for our second chukker of play, 3-2 in the 2025 Basalt Handicap, we will start with a bowl-in right around center field. Once again, thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. We'll be right back for our second chukker of play. Handicap. And the Basalt Handicap honors the former railroad town, which was named for the basaltic rock formations on Basalt Mountain. Basalt is known as a vacation mecca for families and sports enthusiasts in water sports, fishing, camping, hiking, and much more. This is gold. They got where the two rivers meet here. This is like world-class fishing, fly fishing here in Basalt. It's located between Glenwood Springs and Aspen, right here with beautiful valley that the Aspen Valley Polo Club sits in, and right around the corner from Carbondale. And the sports and cultural opportunities are only minutes away. It's amazing. It's like everything is just right in line. There's so much fun, so many things to do here. We're going to talk more about it. And as I said, remember that if you are here in town every Wednesday, they have amazing music festival, free to the public, and so you can join yourself down right in the middle of the beautiful town. We'll talk more about it as the game goes on here. Let's get going here. If you just joined us, welcome Audi White, as we have Santos Bellini playing the 1, Ilario Figueres playing the 2, Mark Gainsey playing the 3, and Santi Toccolino playing the number 4. In the black jerseys, the Satai, and I'm very happy to hear the Satai being the title sponsor here this year. One of our title sponsors, well, down in Miami at the amazing Beach Polo World Cup. You want to make sure you check that out in November. The Satai has been involved since the beginning, and I want to pat them on the back. They are an amazing group, and what an amazing place. It is the highest level of entertainment right on the beach. Beautiful, beautiful destination for you in Miami Beach. Check out the Satai. All right, on the penalty 5A from the spot here, Toccolino's going to go ahead and fire one down. Good pickup by Estrada. Audi doing a good job keeping it moving here, and Ilario's going to let that ball go. Everybody overrides. Toccolino has time. The 1, 2, 3, 4 combination, and the man who started it all with the penalty 5, Santi Toccolino, is going to come in and finish it off. Unselfish polo by the Audi White teams. It started with Ilario, then went to Mark. He overrode, let it go for Santos, and then Toccolino said, look, guys, I got a free, clean air. Give it to me. Toccolino comes in with number 4 in his back to finish that one off to get the equalizer 3-3. Good teamwork. Toccolino his second goal of the day. On the move here, Crowder doing a good job in the middle, and this is what you want to do. You want to get this guy going forward, Alejandro Estrada, taking it forward, picked up by Toccolino. That'll be a battle you'll see all day long. Two of our highest-rated players here is Estrada on 7 goals and Santi on 7 goals. And when they're dialed in, watch out. It's going to be picked up here and controlled. Good job by Crowder to get in there. Now looking for Melissa. That's a pinpoint pass inside the 30. Shot on goal, Melly, and that ball is going to make it there. Look at that, the 1-2 combination. Well done by the Satai. And that play was really well designed because Estrada had the right-of-way, gave it up to Crowder. Crowder knew that he had Melissa out to the left, so a little hole in the defense there for Audi. And, of course, Melissa now waiting, he said, any time to shoot that ball. As we click down to 4 minutes here in our second chukker. 4-3. It'll be the Satai. The Satai winning about 80% of the bowl-ins here in the first 2 chukkers. Can hear Toccolino calling for the tail shot. Good read by Silver. Off the pony. Controlled by Figueres. Ilario. That one's going to go off the ball here. Remember when it bounced off the pony, the direction changes, and a good read by Estrada. And look at this pass right now to Crowder. Jason going for the big ball for Melissa and needed a little more angle. So Melissa could have grabbed that ball out of the air. You're kidding me. Santi Tocolino. Oh, bad luck there. What a play made out of the air. Just a little bad luck on the breakaway. Crowder's got room to work. Jason, shot on goal. It's got eyes. Yeah, and Crowder is going to get one here on the broken play. Bad luck there for Tocolino. Santi Tocolino taking it out of the air. I mean, circus style. And that ball was hit very well. He had the breakaway coming. It does happen. And I will tell you, like in the World Polo League, the highest rated polo in North America outside of Argentina, 26-goal polo, on broken plays, you see a lot of goals get scored. So a good job there by Crowder, even though he was beat, because Santi would have been off to the races, recovers well, sees the open gap, and then gets the finish. We stopped the clock at 2:30 for a courtesy change. And back to the center. And the Satai will win another. The resort style Satai is dominating the bowling, but Audi says they don't care. They're going on offense. 3-on-1. Estrada's got his hands full. Here comes Alario. Alario with a little lob wedge. That ball. Oh, nice try by Bellini. As Alario, I don't know, he did he popped it up over the top of a player. A little bit hot. So Santos had to go in there with some pace. Tried the near side shot, almost got it done. Just wide, we go the knock-in now. And this is a pretty pass. Well done, Estrada. Good pickup here. Jason's on fresh legs. And Santos knows it. They slam it down in the corner. Now, Crowder, still uncertain. I like the non-call there. They're not 100% on the line there. And here we go. In the inside, turned out by Tocolino. Huge ball by Tocolino. That will give number 3 in the white Audi opportunity. Oh, and the steal by Estrada. We're going to click down to a minute here in the second chukker. 2-goal lead as they keep it going here. And it's going to be Melissa in front. She's got room to work. Gansey shot, and she's going to get another. I believe she picked that up, or to go just to the wide, just to the left. So with 38 seconds, they might get a ball knock in here. Yeah, they're just going to get it. Oh, Santi's got to regroup here. Our 30-second warning horn is sounded, so they're going to go ahead and play this out. Here comes Audi. 15 seconds. They still have time to run this one coast to coast. Crowder's going to get a piece of it. That's all he needed to do. That'll leave it for Estrada. Alejandro, now Crowder trying to gain a few yards, and he'll gain about 50. And there's your second horn right there. So the Satai will take a 2-goal lead. The shoe is on the other foot. As we get ready for our third chukker of play, we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back to the McClure River Ranch Field number 2, semifinal number 1, 2025 Basalt Handicap. festivities, the small town still preserves its original quaint charm. And you know what? That is a very true statement right there. It is an amazing place when you get up there. The fishing paradise sits at the junction of two gold medal rivers, and this is why a lot of, fishing enthusiasts come to this area. The Frying Pan River and the Roaring Fork River, which begins on the Independence Pass and flows through Aspen. Now, if you've ever been here in this beautiful valley, and you've gone from Glenwood Springs up through the Glenwood, through Carbondale, Basalt, you find your way up to beautiful Aspen, and then you decide to go even further. It is amazing going up to Independence Pass, and I've actually been all the way up, my wife and I, and Stephanie, she loves the Punch Bowl, so she wants everybody to, if you get a chance to go to the Punch Bowl, jump off. That's my wife's favorite spot. I'm trying to get her to do a backflip off it. She says, I'm not doing the backflip this year. But it is amazing how it does flow all the way through. And when you get down there, and then there's a number of, not just fishing, but of course, whitewater rafting and, the paddleboard. It just goes on and on and on. We're going to talk more about that. Let's get back to the action here. Third chucker action, 5-3. The Satai doing a good job gaining. And actually, we got the defense by Crowder. And that's another good defensive play by Crowder. Another good defensive play by Crowder. Hey, I'm telling you, he plays this game from the defense to the offense. I've played a lot of polo with that guy, I know. And when he does it, it works well. And then Silver and Melissa have done a good job. Alejandro's kind of playing back and forth. He's in the front, he's in the back. And so we'll see how they change it. Audi going for the big passes here, playing power polo, and actually having opportunities in the second chucker, just not finding the ball between that 24 feet, that 8 yards. Here we go. Going to be Strada. That's going to be a little short for Melissa, so turned up by Ilario. A rare miss. Turned in by Crowder. And this is what they've done well, too. They've capitalized on some broken plays. Good ride-off here by Ilario. And he's going to put it back. Another good play. Wow, by Estrada. Good turn by Silver. Good defense by Audi. And here they come. Well done, Santos. Oh! That one goes off the back of Jason. And he's double tough, though. He says, let's just keep playing. And Estrada will recover as we go down to 4:30 on the clock. Back and forth. Defensive battle here in the third. Audi, the Satai still playing that same rotation. Can this ball make it out to Melissa? I think it's going to be a little short there. Mark is going to go and pick this one up, and he's going to run the turn here. He's got time down in the corner. Good pickup here. Audi will regroup with 4 minutes on the clock. A bit of a ballet going on right now. Both teams looking for opportunities. Killer back shot here, but nobody home. And look at this. Both teams changing the field perfect, and it'll be number 3 in the white. Good pickup. Rotation by Tocolino. They'll leave it for number 4. He'll work it in. Why not? 7-goaler. That's right. Good rotation by Santos. Good defense by the Satai, though. As Estrada, very strong, not the foul. Looking for an opening. He's got Silver going forward. They got Melissa out front. Oh, well done, Tocolino. Out of the air, everybody battling it out. Tocolino finally gets a shot on goal. And I got to tell you, it looked clean I know there was mallets in the air down there, but it looked very, very clean by both teams. Just a little bad luck as both teams tried to clean it up. And then Tocolino got the benefit of the bounce. It bounced to his left side there to the near side. And Santi shoots it through, and then we'll get a 1-goal difference here, 5-4. And looks like Crowder's going to use the Kersey change. So they'll stop the clock with 2:30 to be precise. And here we go. Audi looking for the equalizer here. And, of course, it's the tie looking to go back up by 2. A little comfort zone going into halftime. That one's going to sneak through the mallet of Estrada right to Tocolino. Backed up cleanly, though, again by Estrada. Good second effort. Crowder's going to press. They got to give Ilario one play here. Ilario's going to fire from 60 yards out, and that ball's going to go just wide to the left. But I like the thought process there. Opportunities. Both teams doing a stellar job down in the red zone, that 30-yard area, playing defense. Now, Crowder, he's got Melly out in front. Oh, a little bit of a mishit off the pony. Ilario regroups on the tail shot. That ball's going to pop out of bounds. Bad luck there for Ilario. 1:30 on the clock. Opportunity for the Satai. Change of possession. Cop on the pitch. Out of the air. Crowder on the gray. Jason from about 70 yards out. And that ball's going to go wide. So the Audi will dodge a bullet. And Tocolino, looking right at the clock, knows exactly where he's at. 1 minute left, down by a goal. Opportunity to go coast to coast. On the knock-in. Tocolino going for the big ball. Well read again by Estrada. Picked up, cleaned up, turned around by Alejandro. He says, I'm going to wait for the 30-second warning horn. Why not? And he's going to be pressed here by Audi. Crowder's talking to him. He's saying he's down in behind. Crowder now. Tocolino. Snap. Looking for Estrada. Alejandro get a next shot going here. That ball's got eyes. Oh, yeah. Alejandro needs Estrada to end the chucker with a awesome goal. And that will be the difference here as they're going to go 6-4 at halftime. We'll give everybody a little break. And once again, a beautiful day here in Colorado as we'll be right back for our second half of the 2025 Basalt Handicap. 2025 Basalt Handicap. 2-goal difference here as we started out with the Satai getting a handicap goal. And that was a good way to start, but they got 1 goal. Melissa scored 1, but great comeback by Audi early in the first chukker. A penalty 4 by Tocolino and another goal by Figueres, making it 3-2. So they put a little pressure on, but then the Satai comes back in the second chukker, scores 2 more goals, one by Crowder, another one by Melissa, and only one by Tocolino. So making it 5-3. So Audi played from behind that first half, more than half of the game of the first half. They were chasing, and then it went 1-1 in the third, and that's why we end up 6-4. So good job by the Satai to keep that 2-goal lead. A bit of a defensive battle by both teams in the first half. The Satai winning 80% of the bowl-ins, but that could be a little bit of the difference here on the 2 goals. But we will see. 3 chukkers left, and away we go as Gaston Dorniak, our mound official, will put this one into play, and here comes Silver. Navijo Estrada doesn't get the first ball he's looking for, and regroup and turn by Alario. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is the second half of our first game of the day. We have a doubleheader for you here from the McClure River Ranch, Aspen Valley Polo Club. Audi with Santos Bellini, Alario Figueres, Mark Gandy, and Santi Tocolino. The Satai with Melissa Ganzi, Jason Crowder, Silver Navijo Estrada, and Alejandro. So he's playing with his uncle today, Silver, as his father will play in the second game, Nacho. On the move here, shot on goal, and again, a bit of a Remington. Very close shave. As a lot of the shots on both teams, I got to tell you, both teams on their shooting has been just off to the left and just off to the right. So very good shooting by both teams. Melissa on a give and go for Silver. Cleaned up by Alario, and that is, you got to give the play there. And, bad luck as you got to go. Yeah, you got to blow. You got to go whistle there. I mean, bad luck. I mean, Alario tried to pull out, but he's too late. I mean, what's Melissa going to do? So, very good caller. I know Alario doesn't like to call, but if you're impeding the right of way, even though if you try to get out of there, you got to make sure you have time. Melissa seeing that right of way, getting in within 2 strides for sure. I know Alario was trying to get out. And this is going to be opportunity now on the open goal penalty 3 for the Satai. So just a sticky play. It's one of those plays, you're trying to get out, which, you're trying to do the right thing. Good read by Ganzi. If Melissa would have been a step back, then she wouldn't have got the foul, but she was right in there. Just bad luck for Audi. Here comes Melissa on the open goal penalty 3. Shot on goal and a little bit off to the right. If that ball would have made it if it was a 2, but that was from the 40. So she'll get that lined out. Trust me, Melissa's been very strong on her penalties. That will be a possession for Audi from the spot where that ball she stopped, and it'll be Tocolino. 6-4 still. Big ball by Tocolino. Looking for, he's going to find Mark. He's got time. He's got Lario in the rumble seat saying, take your time. Well done, Mark. Back to the center. Number 3 in the white. Oh, that's a nice approach shot. Look for the finish here. Can he run it down? Oh, man. And that is a nail biter because there was not much goal to shoot at there. That ball's going to go just wide. You like to hit that approach shot a little bit further to the far post. When you hit to that near post, it takes your angle, makes that angle a little tight. But a nice attempt there by Audi. Melissa waiting on it. Comes off the pony. Bad luck. Turned around by Tocolino. And he'll work it down. Tocolino, 3 goals on the day. High score for Audi. Tocolino, Santi. And watch out. Tocolino putting his head down. And when he does, he has been very successful going to goal. 1 goal in each chucker for number 4 in the white. 1 from the penalty line, 3 from the field. As Tocolino reading the defense very well. The Satai defense has been very strong in the first half. Now, you never know. You know, they want to switch that up a little bit. I like how Tocolino's coming from the number 4 position and running by players. Good job by Fagettis and Bellini to take out their men. And we go back to the bowling. Silver. And once again, it's going to be the Satai. Silver. He's got room to work. Watching Tocolino. Silver slows it down. Crowder in the rumble seat. He's still got it going here. Still got time. Comes off the pony. Good read. Now Crowder. Flip shot. Oh, yeah. Jason working the field here. Oh, he overrides. Backed up cleanly by Santos. It's going to be a true breakaway for Audi. Here comes Audi. Cobra on the move. He's got time on the 4th shot. Off to the right side. Got to come in from right to left. Good job by Ilario to take out Alejandro. Nice read. And he'll go to the putter and get the goal. Successful run for Team Audi. And let's give credit where credit is due. Well done, Ilario Fagettis, to take out Alejandro. Estrada was on his way back. Good read here by the Cobra to slow it down. Wait for Ilario. Great communication. And, well, we got a 6-6. We got a match going. The equalizer. And we'll get a courtesy change with 1:52 on the clock. Back and forth. Every time the Satai gets a 2-point lead, Audi turns up the fire. Let's see if they can keep it going, though. Every time it gets tied, the Satai seems to get it going. Turn around here by Estrada. He's been great today. Looking for a short pass. He's got Melissa on the rotation. Now he's got to stay near side. Nice play on the offside. Well done, Melissa. Looking for Silver. Oh, Silver actually pulled out of there. Oh, good read by Melissa to get a piece of that. Moved along by Ilario, and now, oh, this could be trouble in paradise as they got Santi Tocolino with a lot of horsepower underneath them. A lot of Estrada coming in hot. It's going to be Tocolino looking for the slam dunk. And that's the way you go coast to coast like butter on toast, as it starts with a tail shot from Mark, and then they just move it along. Nice play by Ilario to get that ball out to Tocolino. Bellini doing his job in the middle, and when Tocolino gets running forward, you need to watch out. Tocolino with goal number 5. The rotation for Audi, well, all you can do is applaud it. It's worked very, very well here in the second half. They'll stop the clock with 8 seconds as Tocolino was off the field. And that'll give Silver an opportunity. So you got 8 seconds before the first horn. So this will give an opportunity to either team, either to score or at least get some yardage. It's going to be very important going into the 5th chukker. So good job here as they want to get Silver back in there on a fresh one. Uh-oh, bad luck is Audi. Good luck for Audi, but here comes Mark on the move. There's the approach shot. Looks pretty nice. Look for the finish. Uh-oh. Oh, he got a little wide on it. Just bad luck there for Mark when he came in. Estrada will clean it up. And they still got time. Crowder with 15 seconds. Silver and Melissa. Well done, Melly. She still got time with 8 seconds. Melissa still has time with 4 seconds on a buzzer beater. If she can get there, and just bad luck, but at least it'll stay on the field. So when we start the 5th, and they will have a bowl-in right in front of their goal. We'll see if they can be successful with the bowl-in. It's always a 50-50 lottery, and we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. What a match we got going here for our first game of the day, 2025 Basalt Handicap. All right, welcome back, everybody. And I want to welcome everybody here spectating here at the McClure River Ranch, field number 2. What can I say? It's a perfect tournament. The Basalt Handicap, we've been talking about Basalt, the beautiful town right here. And we are ready to go. Gaston Dorniak got them lined up right in front of goal here. This is a very important bowling. And Crowder, looks like, Alejandro. And that's what you want to do. Well done, Alejandro. If he's a shot of winning the bowl here, that was a crucial bowling for both teams right in front of goal. As I said, a little change in the action there. Audi broke loose at the end of the chucker. Then the tie took it all the way down. It's been like that. Both teams very, very strong on the breakaways. And it's going to come down just to goal shooting right now. We have a 7-7 match here in the 5th chucker. 5:50 on the clock on the bowling. Alejandro picked up his second goal today, mixing it up well. 2 for Melissa, 1 for Jason. They got 2 on handicap. And remember, this is the Basalt Handicap. So they will receive their handicap goals when needed. So that's why they're going to get that 2 goals today. Look at this shot by Jason Crowder. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. And Silver is going to get the finish there. And I like Estrada. Alejandro, he didn't hit the ball, but he went in there cleanly. Not the foul. He went in there 90 degrees, could turn to the right. What a horse that gray mare that Estrada's on. Santa Rita breeding operation, turned away from it. That put the pressure on Tocolino. And it was a neutral play, and Silver gets the finish. So well done, Silver. That'll be his first goal today. And everybody on the Satai has at least 1 goal. So the black jerseys doing a good job mixing it up, but Audi always seems to answer. Picked up here now by Gansey. Picked up shot, and that is a great goal by the Cobra, controlling the pass from Tocolino, and then taking it, being calm, taking his time, showing composure, and then the nice little flip shot to get the equalizer. We go back and forth, 8-8. Two quick goals at the beginning of the chukker, and then Audi always knocks on the door as we click down to 4 minutes. Tocolino. He's got everybody running forward here. Look for the big ball. Tocolino, good read, man. Estrada everywhere today. Alejandro reading that play perfectly because there were two white jerseys. And look at this pass. That's good polo. Melissa Gansey on the move. Out in front with 3:35 on the clock. Gets that first one moving. Melly on the black bear. Look for the approach shot. That's going to be perfect. Now you need to finish here, Melissa. And gets the drag. And yeah, another two coast to coast like butter on toast as Estrada, with a stellar defensive play, finds Crowder, and Jason with the one-time hit, which he's been all day long, has been using the one-time, one-touch polo. Crowder knowing he's got Melissa out in front. Melly picking up the first shot and keeping it moving, and then getting the finish on a 3-ball run. That's going to make it 9-8 with 2:55 on the clock. We'll get a courtesy change here. We got one player going to take advantage of that, Crowder. Great polo plays by both teams. We have a lot of tournaments coming up. We have the remaining summer tournaments. The Emma Challenge, which is another little town. We'll talk a lot about that when we play. Right. I mean, if you blink, you go by Emma. It's that small, but it is historical. We have the High Alpine Cup, and then it's going to go into Mount Sopris Cup. And I was up at Sopris Mountain Field yesterday. I was on my Instagram. It was beautiful up there. The Rocky Mountain Open, I can't wait for that. Carbondale Classic, right here where we live. And then, of course, the season finale with the Maroon Bells Cup. Melissa, good pickup. Got to come from left to right, though. This is not going to be easy. Goes for the back shot. Tocolino steals it on the near side. Cleans it up. And now they'll go for the 4-on-3 attack here. Let's see if they can make use of it. Picked up cleanly. It's going to be Bellini. Santos just out in front on the gray mare. Nice approach shot. Bellini once, Bellini twice. And Bellini will get the finish there. And that's the way you go to goal. That approach shot is where it all counts. I mean, bad luck there for Alejandro. I mean, that is a game of inches. Alejandro had the hook, but Santos got through there somehow, and then he gets a little help from the pony, but the approach shot to the far post perfectly hit, and he'll get the equalizer. Back and forth here in the fifth. A little breeze picking up, but it's nice. Beautiful clouds in the air today, and the backdrops here at the McClure River Ranch. Back and forth, silver. Nobody home with a black jersey. Picked up by Audi. Round the corner. Alejandro. Oh, the snap. Will it stay on the field? Yes, silver. Out in front of Tocolino. Not easy to get by him. Crowder. Bad luck as it comes off the boards. That's a broken play. And with 1:05 on the clock, Alario's going to slow it down. Crowder with the steal. Melissa tries to get a piece of it. This ball's got eyes from 80. And Estrada with a great ride-off. A turn and burn here by Gansey. Well done, as he'll take the mallet away from Crowder. And going back and forth. Looked like a clean meet as they come through, and then we get a whistle. So, A lot of action on Highway 82 on the the roadside here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get a fair play possession. So no foul on the play, as they had an issue right there. So good steal. Mark was controlling the game right there. I actually enjoyed watching. He took the mound away from Crowder, and then I think that gave Alejandro time to get in place. And that's what they did not see. I thought Alejandro came from the other side. But when he made the hook, that's one play, which probably gave Alejandro time to get on the right side. So we got a fair play possession, 35 seconds on the clock, 9-9 in the fifth, and Estrada's going to laser 120 here. And that ball is going to get past center field, controlled by Audi. They have time. Looking for Tocolino. Santi's going to sneak away from Crowder. Watch out. With 10 seconds on the clock, Tocolino's got time here. Santi, Tocolino. Tocolino out of the air. Now it's going to be Ilario, cleaned up by Crowder. Well done, Jason, and that'll end it right there. So when we return for the sixth chucker, Audi will have the advantage. They will have a bowl in from the center to the boards at about the 50-yard line, I would say. So we'll be back. You don't want to miss it. 9-9. What a match we got going on. Audi against the Satai. Who's going to pull out the win? We'll be right back on CTV Sports. Y'all, but they've been getting a lot of rain up there, and a little tough to play when you got the puddles on the field. So one of the things we love about it here, beautiful weather, local culture, offers shops, incredible culinary scene, art, music everywhere. And then we got polo, and we love the polo. Come on, as we got, Silver was on the breakaway here. 6 chucker action. Crowder says, come on, Silver. Crowder still keeping it moving. Silver, good combination here, but now they need to get to Santos. Bellini, this is going to be a fun finish. 9-9, anybody's game, and they are playing open style here. Torcolino knew that he had Ganzi in the rumble seat. Well done, Santi. Now it'll be Mark by himself. getting a little help from Ilario. Still going to go by himself. And, ooh, they come together there. And I think you're going to get a whistle here as you're definitely going to get, on the reaching call. Very good call here by Armando Bellini, getting in the right spot. Bad luck for the Satai. And they lined out well there. Good job by Tocolino. Coaching. Can hear him here from my spot. It'll be Gansey on the open goal. And right down the center, ice in his veins. And the Cobra pick one up here, and more importantly, get a one-goal lead, but mucho tiempo with 5:30 on the clock. No worries, no worries, no worries. There is a lot of time, and these two teams are on track for that 13 goals. And after my stats here, because we've had the number of knock-ins, both teams are right around 15. So great matchup here for our first game of the 2025 Basalt Handicap. Melissa Gansey gets a piece of it. It's all right. Crowder's in the right spot. Jason on the one tap. Got to bang one from 120. Are you kidding me? This ball's got eyes on the doorstep. Well done, Tocolino. And Tocolino, what a goal there. What a great sportsmanship here by Santi Tocolino. Que Golazo, Jason Crowder. I'm going to say it's from 130. Tocolino, with great sportsmanship, gets the back shot done, but he's going to call that ball in across the line. We love to see that. Number 4, what a great captain. And just a great play all the way around. And you know what that means? That means 10-10. Crowder gets the equalizer, and as hard as he's been hitting the ball all day, I'm not surprised he made one there from 130. Jason's been hitting the ball very, very cleanly out of the air. Crowder dialed in today. He'll work this one around on the chestnut. And we have, so we're going to have a penalty on the play. Fouling the second man. Oh. So very good play by Crowder out of the air, but he's going to foul the second man. Remember, the player's following the ball. If there is a player in line with the player who has the ball, and you come from left to right or right to left, you will get called on the foul, fouling the second man. And they'll put Gansey back on the line. Here comes the Cobra. Uh-oh. Little light there, and so they're going to dodge a bullet. As not a little help from the pony there. And they will go back to the change of possession. So that'll keep the score 10-10 with 3:57. And you got me. I have no idea who's going to pull this one out. After Crowder scoring from 130, and we know how well Tocolino can hit from a distance. This has been good. Great defense by both teams. Very clean. Crowder. Sending Alejandro forward here. He's got a little jump on Ilario. He'll override. And it'll be Santos that he's got all day. Good turn by Bellini. Tato, and they got 3-on-2 here. Now, good run back. Now 4-on-3. Everybody coming back for the Satai. Crowder. Well done by Gansey. Leaves it. Good ride off there by Silver. Great plays here. He's got to let that go there. That's a good play by Ilario. He would have fouled, but here comes Melissa and Alejandro. Melissa's going to take out Tocolino. And Melissa's got a clean route, clean air. Melissa Gansey. And whoop. 1, 2, and 2. 1, 2, and 2. 1, 2, and 2. No. Got it, yeah. Yeah, the battery went dead. 1, 2, and 2. No, this one's good. How do you turn it on right here? Right there? 1, 2, and 2. All right, so here we go. So what a goal by Gansey. And she's going to go ahead and take that one in. A very good goal by Gansey. And they'll take that one in. Wow. What a play here. And back and forth, Alejandro. Again, let's just go. Crowder finds Alejandro. Alejandro finds Melissa, and then he's got to go to Santi Tocolino. He takes him out cleanly. That gives Melissa clean air, but still had like 100 yards of clean air, so had to take 3 or 4 shots, gets the finish, and with 2:24 on the clock, will get the go-ahead goal, making it 11-10. So, courtesy change, couple takers, and bad luck here for Audi as it comes off the back of the pony, and Estrada will regroup again for the Satai. And it looks like a mallet head off. Uh-oh, Silver on the move. Can he get it going? Silver gets a piece of it. Now Ilario tries to take it. It's got to be Melissa. She'll take it to the hoop. That next shot might work. She's got to come from right to left. Oh, they override. Everybody's swiping at it. Look at this, Santos. And picked up down by Crowder. Turned by Ilario. And we'll get a whistle with 140. No foul on the play. No foul. This is gentleman's rule on the broken mallet that we use here at the club. White, the Audi team had possession. They'll go back to the possession. So with 1:44 on the clock, Audi will retain possession. Welcome back, Alejandro. We'll see you in your next game. It's Alejandro Foster coming in. She practiced yesterday. Saw Paul out there also. She'll be playing in the second game today. But right now, it's 1:43 on the clock. Audi has possession, and 11-10. A nail biter. I told you. Uh-oh. It gets through the hook of Crowder. Now it's going to be picked up here by Mark. He's got time. Santi's going forward. Tocolino off the pony. Ilario's going to get an opportunity. Audi on the move. A little bit too far there. That's a clean back shot. But it's going to be Santos Bellini to get there before everybody. He goes for the back shot. And now it's going to be Crowder. And we're clicking down to 1 minute on the clock. And Crowder's going to lay one out there for Melissa. She's got to come over into the coffin corner. Melissa's got time on the bay mare. She'll slow it down. Why not? The clock goes tick, tick, tick. Now she'll have to use it. She uses it nicely. Backed up cleanly. Uh-oh, here comes Audi with 38 seconds on the clock. They have time to get the equalizer. Get ready for your warning horn. Can they keep it on the field? Backed up cleanly by Crowder off the pony. Moved along by Santos. Crowder's there again. Looking for Alejandro. Stolen away by Ilario. 18 seconds. They still have time here. Tocolino inside the 40. Slams it down. He'll override. Alejandro goes for the back shot. Neutral play. Tocolino with 5 seconds on the clock has an opportunity here, and he's going to run out of time. No goal. Or unless we have a penalty. We'll see. And I think that they're going to go clean here. We will check with our mount official. And it looks like that's going to be it. So right there, congratulations to the... So that'll end it right there. It's finished, so no foul on the play. Just bad luck there for Tocolino as he tried to flip it back. So congratulations to the Satai as they're going to pull out the win. I'm going to close this out very quick because we got to get ready for our next game. So stay with us for our second game of the 2025 Basalt Handicap, as we are going to have, again, two strong teams, Mountain Chevrolet against Los Amigos. I'm Dale Schwetz with CTV Sports. And remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo. Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live from the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 2 for our second semifinal of the 2025 Basalt Handicap. Congratulations to the Satai edging out Audi. What a game it was. If you didn't see that, you go back on CTV Sports to see it. We have Mountain Chevrolet and Michael Payne bringing Sugar Erskine, Grant Gansey, and Nick Roldan, a very strong team against Los Amigos Red. Welcome back, Los Amigos Red. I just saw Paul Foster, and his wife is going to be playing today, Alejandra. She'll be playing the number 1 with Camacho Piedras, Nacho Navija Estrada, and Juan Bellini. We got all the players out on the field with Gaston Dorniak. I'm going to get to my spot. Thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports. And I just got the word. This is going to be even, no handicap on this game because both teams are the same handicap. Remember, it is all based on handicaps for the Basalt Handicap. That means if a team is more goals, and remember the rating system, we are live, Gaston, whenever you're ready, and they start you at a -1. Then you work from a -1 to a 0. That's an A-rated player. And then you go from a 0 A-rated player to 1 through 10. 10 being the highest rated players in the world. And we got some players out there that are top players. Of course, Nick Roldan, the highest rated American player. He's going to be playing number 3 today for the Mountain Chevrolet team. So Michael will play 1, Sugar will play 2, Nick will play 3, and Grant will play 4. A little switch in the lineup there. Sugar coming in at 6, Michael on the A-rated, and look at Michael Payne coming out early here, but just off to the left. Los Amigos, they'll line it up just as we had with Alejandra playing the number 1. Keep an eye on her in the red helmet there on the beautiful chestnut pony. She'll pull the team at a high level. The ladies do a very good job pulling the team. And as I said, those handicaps, so both of these teams right here are going to be 16 goals apiece. And look at this ball by Nacho Navija Estrada. Good job there by Camacho Piedras to take out. Alejandra gets her first attempt, gets a piece of it, and Grant will snap one back, looking for Roldan. On the inside, Nicky's going to go to the near side here. We got the gray ponies going wild. Bellini's going to go back on his gray pony. Nick Roldan, number 3, he'll slow it down for Mount Chevrolet. And Nick is going to try to snap one to the goal there, but a little bit of a miss hit at the river goal. Remember the McClure River Ranch, as you look and you see the backdrops here. The house is on the far side. That is the outside of the McClure River Ranch. It goes all the way around, and it actually accesses the river, the Roaring Fork River. It is a beautiful place. And right now we have the number 1 field, number 2 field, and we'll be playing all of our Sunday games on the number 1 field. So if you're interested in coming out to a game, you can come out to the number 1 field there, where we have the Polo is Beautiful Beach Party. And you can go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com to get your tickets for that. That is the VIP ticket, as there is food and drink included. And remember, it is a beach, so wear your beach attire. And then we have a number of different other tailgate spots, and also our VIP in the center of the field. Loose ball play turned in here by Roldan, and Alejandra's going to put the pressure on him. Good job, Alejandra. Keeping Nick going there, making him make a tougher shot. So Alejandra does her job. Now it's going to be picked up by Nacho as he gets corralled here by everybody with a white jersey on and stolen away by Sugar. Back to Michael, and a whistle on the play. Right-of-way violation will be the call. The right-of-way violation is the whistle blown about 80% of the time on the polo field. It's all based on the right-of-way. Remember that the ball, when it is hit, is an imaginary line, and the player following that imaginary line has the right-of-way over a player meeting or coming towards the ball from the right or the left. It's no different than turning on the Highway 82 out here. You got to make sure that the cars that you're turning in front of you do not impede those cars. You need to be out in front, or you wait for them to pass. It's no different on the polo field. They look for about 2 horse lengths. That's what the umpire is looking for. For a clean steal, you got to have at least 2 horse lengths. And remember, speed is a big part of the game. And also remember that the line also changes. It changes all the time. It's all about changing the right of way for your player to be able to pick up the right of way over the defending player. We have a right of way violation, which is going to be a blocking call, and we're going to get an open goal penalty 3 out of that. So this is a 40-yard shot, undefended. The 30-yard shot is the penalty 2. And, of course, penalty 1 is an automatic goal. The penalty 4 is from 60. It'll be Nacho. Estrada with the nice, easy swing, and Nacho will pick up the first goal of the day on the open goal penalty 3. Now, you will see some other play, different places where they do place the ball. That's going to be the 60-yard, which would be a penalty 4. And then anywhere else on the field is a 5A from the spot, and a 5B is from center field. And we'll point those out as they come along, as I want to say hello to my brother Dino. I miss you, brother. Special day here. Just flew by. So, on bowling here. And remember, we are going to switch directions for any of you new viewers today after every goal. This ball is going to go back to the Los Amigos red team. Basalt Handicap, it's one of the big tournaments. We are going to get a courtesy change here, so we will get a change of possession. The ball will go back to the team ahead of it, 3:09 on the clock. And remember, with the Basalt Handicap, honoring the former railroad town, which was named for the basaltic rock formation on Basalt Mountain. Basalt is known as a vacation mecca, and for the families, the sports enthusiasts, in water sports, fishing, camping, hiking, and much more. Believe it, there is a lot to do here. It's located between Glenwood Springs and Aspen, right here in the middle by Carbondale, where we are located for the club. We'll be back over at the Aspen Valley Polo Club tomorrow, so make sure you join us for the kids' polo. The cultural opportunities, and it's only minutes away. And amid the variety of activities that are here, they will keep you busy. The small mountain town still preserves its original quaint charm. And here comes Nick Rodan. And this is what I like to see. Nick Roldan, put your hands together as Mountain Chevrolet. And Nick Roldan's going to show you how you do it from 130, everybody. And remember, the polo field is 300 yards long, 160 wide. So 150 from center to the goal. And Nick hit that about 40 yards past the goal. Or, I don't know, somewhere back there. It kept rolling. Almost to Highway 82. So watch out here as he'll get the equalizer 1-1 on the change of possession. And here comes Alejandra. Foster on the move. 3 in a row, no problem. Alejandra on the bald-faced chestnut. Good pickup here, Ali. Gets it down around the 60. Nobody home with a red jersey, turned out by Roldan. Nick looking for Gansey. And Grant is ready to rock and roll here. Grant, a little bit of a miss hit. Picked up by Sugar. He'll move it down the field a little further. Good D by Camacho Pierres. Here comes Los Amigos Red. Just under 2 minutes left. Grant will put the pressure on. Oh, bad luck there, Camacho. Just bad luck. Camacho's going to run the turn there. And he had Bellini in the rumble seat. Goes off his cane. Now we'll have a change of possession as that ball was hit out by the red. So it will go to the white, and it'll be rolled down from 160. Nick with a lovely ball right down inside, looking for Michael. Michael Payne for Mountain Chevrolet. Oh, Michael, nice try to get it down in front there, but it rolls just off the field. Now, Mountain Chevrolet coming off an amazing game, just for the fun of it, actually, on last Sunday against Audi. Went right down to the end. And Enrique Bueno scoring the winning goal with 3 seconds on the clock. So they are ready to go. Nick goes for the next shot. He's going to find Grant. Nice play right here. Get ready for your warning horn in about 10 seconds. Look at this ball by Grant Gansey, looking for Sugar Erskine. Power polo. They leave it for Michael. Michael right in front. He'll shoot it. And it goes just wide. So there's your warning horn, and the ball's off the field. So we will start our second chukker with a knock-in favor of Los Amigos Red. Put your hands together, everybody, and we're going to send them off for some fresh ponies. And we'll be right back here at the McClure River Ranch Aspen Valley Polo Club 2025 Basalt Handicap semifinal number 2. Bellini playing the 4. They're going to start with the knock-in here. Mountain Chevrolet, Michael Payne playing the 1. Sugar Erskine playing the 2. Nick Rodan will play the 3. And then Grant Gansey on the 4. Now, we're talking about the Basalt Handicap. And remember, the Fishing Paradise sits at the junction of 2 gold medal rivers, the Frying Pan River and the Roaring Fork River, which begins on Independence Pass and flows through Aspen. And it is spectacular because it flows right by the McClure River Ranch. So it is a fantastic place. And as they said, they've kept it so nice, and they've kept that quaint charm that they have up there. So if you are in town, please take a look. It takes out some fun in Basalt. Alejandro Foster on the move. Ollie gets a piece of it coming across the center. And Mountain Chevrolet will turn the defense into offense. Michael Payne and Bellini going hard. Michael gets the first one. Into the corner he goes. Bellini's going to press him here. Nice little turn here, Michael Payne. Uh-oh. Michael, can he get there before Bellini? And Juan's going to back it out of there cleanly. Looking for Camacho. And Nick Roldan takes it out of the air for Mountain Chevrolet. Now he'll shoot it down. Looking for a white jersey. Michael Payne. Good defense by Los Amigos Red, as it'll be Bellini. Juan will change the field. I always love that. Going the opposite direction, and they're going to find Camacho. And Camacho's got Alejandro going forward. Now, Alejandro has a number of chestnut ponies with the bald face. They're beautiful, the white faces. And I was talking to her about them last year. She's got a number of them, though. She loves playing them early. There's a play by Camacho Pierres and Nick Roldan. Alejandra, well done, Ali. And Alejandra is going to cue one up and get the assist for Camacho Pierres. But well done. You got to give credit due as Alejandra on a broken play there. It looked like Nick was trying to steal it, take it wide. Alejandra stayed behind him, picked it up, changed that right away. Remember the right of way I was talking about? Changed it from left to right. Nick had no play because he would have fouled the oncoming player, which was Camacho Pierres, and that'll make it 2-1 with 4:10 on the clock as we get to the bowling. Camacho will get his first goal today. And watch out, Roldan on the move. Nick, he's got Nacho pressing. Nick with a little bit of a tapper. And, well, as my brother Dino would say, drive for show, putt for dough, as Nick Roldan will win the bowl-in, get the offensive attack, and we'll go into our courtesy change here as the clock ticks down and Nick comes back. So with 3:37 to be precise on the clock, we got a set of twos on there. And I don't know if I play a set of twos in Texas Hold'em, but or 3 twos, but some people do. 3 of a kind's always good, but you never know. That'll give us a little break in the action here. Looks like we got a few takers. And once again, are we blessed with the weather here in beautiful Colorado? Make sure that you make it out tomorrow and then on Sunday. And remember, this is our 12th year here at the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club. Congratulations on 12 years. You know, it was amazing from our first game at the Independence Cup. The surrounding community has embraced the polo at such a high level. And that's one thing we love. I got to give it up to the polo school, too. Director of Operations, Juan Bellini, Lisa, doing a fantastic job. Myself and Gaston Dorniak Jr. also work as trainers, coaches, and the school has been fantastic. I mean, we have watched players that just started riding, playing now in Polo on Demand, and while we got the time, let's talk about it. But remember, if you want to play polo, we have the ability with Polo on Demand, and it's just like it says, the most unique polo program in the world. Just demand whatever type of polo experience you want. And the Tournament committee will get you organized at any level of polo you want. You want to play? You want to stick a ball? That's fine. You want to play in a game like this with a team and all the horses provided with trainers, coaches? You can get all of that with Polo on Demand. Just go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com and find Juan Bellini's number on there, and he'll get you going in the right direction. Everybody back from the courtesy change with 3:20 on the clock. We got a pretty even-Steven game going here. Both teams still looking for a hole in the defense. And the problem is I don't think you're going to see that today because both of these teams are very strong when it comes to defense. It's going to be Los Amigos Red here and Tamacho Pierez. Tamacho looking for Alejandra. Short, turned out, and it'll be Roldan and hitting to the open space. That's what we call wide open running polo, as it'll be Grant Gansey. It's okay, he's got time. Turns it up. Goes to the one hit. Looking for Sugar or Nick. He's got Nick. Roldan goes for the big cut shot there. And it goes off the end of his mallet. Stays on the field. Turned around and controlled by Estrada. And I think you might need a new ball. And the ball is broken. So, on the broken ball, we'll see if that ball was just out. So they're going to go to a change of possession. They're going to go to a possession play here for Los Amigos Red. It'll be Juan Bellini. Bellini over the top of Alejandra's head right there. And it's going to be Tamacho Pierez. Tamacho, nice back shot by Sugar. He's going to find number 3. And our Nick Roldan. Look at this pretty pass from Michael Payne. Power polo Michael on the finish. Offside near side. And Michael will get one right there. And there you go. As it started with Sugar Erskine, they find Nick. And Nick with a perfect pass to Michael. Michael gets the finish. That'll make it 3-2. As we click down to 1:30 on the clock. On the bowling here. Uh-oh. And Mount Chevrolet's been very, very successful on these breakaway plays. Michael, opportunity. Well done, Michael. That ball's got eyes. Will it make it? Oh, nice try, but it goes just off to the right. And we'll click down to a minute. So, Mount Chevrolet doing a good job winning the bowl-ins. And it'll be Bellini. After our mounted official yells play, watch the rotation. There it is right there. He's going to find Nacho all by himself. Estrada with 40 seconds on the clock. Nacho, what a ball right here. Looking for Tamacho or Alejandra. Here comes your 30-second warning horn. 30 seconds left here in the second chukker. Back shot coming. Nick gets just out in front of Tamacho. Loose ball play now. Now it's going to be Tamacho with 18 seconds. He's got time. He's got Alejandra out there. If he can get her the ball, oh no. Too short, and Nick will clean it up. And here comes your warning horn. He might be able to get a few more yards here. One more time. Yes, he does. And there you go. Another 100 yards by Roldan. And that'll end it right there. So when we return for the third chukker, we will have a bowl-in at about the 70-yard line. So this will give Mount Chevrolet a bit of an advantage. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay, welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports 2025 Basalt Handicap. What would be better weekend than to come see the Basalt Handicap and then go fly fish in the gold medal rivers, the Frying Pan River and the Roaring Fork? I don't know a better weekend than that. And then, well, you might as well go down to Glenwood and hit the hot springs. And then if you're a roller coaster fan, you can shoot up and do that adrenaline junkie stuff on top of the mountain. And, well, you know, end your weekend in beautiful Aspen, Colorado, up at the higher level of altitude in the area. And once again, just in one of the most picturesque valleys in Colorado. And that's what the locals say, so I believe them. Here we go. Third chucker action. 3-2. Anybody's match? Alejandra. Foster, she's been dynamic with the ball here early. Keeping it moving on another one of those chestnuts. I had to get all the names of the chestnuts. There are a bunch of them. Good job, Alejandra. 6 in a row as she carries it a good 150 yards there. And then finally gets turned around and Roldan will turn the defense into offense for Mountain Chevrolet. There's a laser beam. Uh-oh, we got a horse race. It's going to be Sugar. Back to the inside for Michael. That's good polo. Mountain Chevrolet on the move. Michael Payne down the center. He's got an opportunity. Bellini gets a little help from the pony there. And Michael going to press him. Doesn't want to foul. Well done, Michael. Doesn't want to ride underneath that shot there from behind. That would have been a foul. Michael goes to the side. Well done. Gets Bellini to do the outlet pass. That gave his team time also to get in position. So well done, Michael Payne. Those little things are what count in the game of polo. Look at this ball by Grant Gansey. That ball was on its way and goes off the back of Tamacho Pierres. Now, if it goes off the horse or the back of player, it's not a safety. It's got to go off their mallet. Tamacho, knowing that, just took the bullet for his team. Oh, no, Tamacho went for the drop. Nick Rodan gets the thievery play. Shot on goal. This ball's got eyes. Oh, okay, Golasso, Nick Rodan. And not even that. What a steal on a thievery play by Nick Rodan because Tamacho had Nacho, Navija Estrada coming. Nick read it perfectly. And then Kay Golasso, as NR, splits the uprights with a beautiful neck shot and gets goal number 3. 1 in every chucker for number 3 in the white. 4-2 though. And it'll be picked up here and controlled by Los Amigos Red. Nacho, Michael, Alejandra, and now Nick. In the corner they go. They're not wasting any time here. Nick Rodan's got a laser, another one, looking for Grant Gansey. Good pickup here by Estrada. He's got Bellini on the rumble seat here on the gray. Back to Estrada. Remember Nacho, former 10-goal player, Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner. Little bit too far there for Pierres. And it'll be Nick with a 80-yard back shot looking for Sugar Erskine. Sugar. Into the corner. Nacho off the boards, perfectly played as a 5th man. Pump fake. Grant's got to give him one play. That works. And Nick comes around in front. Gets there just in time. But look at this. You're going to have a breakaway play by Bellini. 2:44 on the clock. Here comes Juan. Leads it for Tamacho. Pietta's on the black bear. He's got Nacho in the rumble seat. Nick. Ooh, he almost did it again. But Nacho, he read that one. He gets up there quickly. Now it'll be Estrada. From about 150 to goal. Stolen away by Sugar Erskine. Nice play here by Sugar. Erskine on the play. And with 2:18 to be precise, we will get a courtesy change. And once again, perfect timing on the courtesy change as they were running for a good 4+ minutes there. Very clean, open style polo here in our second semifinal for the Basalt Handicap. Remember August 17th, everybody, as that'll be the Summer Polo Charity Classic. You don't want to miss that. The day features polo, champagne, caviar, luxurious food by the Caribou Catering Caribou Club, if you know the Caribou Club down in Aspen. Fantastic. For those interested in purchasing tickets, you can go to our website, get all the information there. You want to get on that, though, and I am proud to say that the Aspen Valley Polo Club has raised, well, on a single day, more money than any other polo club in the nation, probably the world, but over $1 million twice was actually made for the Aspen Valley Hospital Foundation, and that's amazing. So congratulations to them. Make sure you get your tickets. Everybody back on with 2 minutes left here in our third chukker. Little give and go from Gansey to Roldan and Nick. Uh-oh. That's a rare miss by number 3. Tamacho overrides. And watch out, here they come. It's going to be a 2-on-1 here. Looking for Nacho. Alejandro's going to play back now. This is the rotation. And Nacho will work it forward. He's got Tamacho going forward. There's the shot on goal. This might go by itself. Look at this ball by Nacho. Naviza Estrada online and just off to the left side. So he had the distance there, but just a little bit off to the left post. And Roldan will set up for a knock-in. And he's going to go with the one-timer and looking for Michael Payne. Michael gets a piece of it. Remember Mountain Chevrolet out of Glenwood Springs. Override. Whoa, Sugar gets up on the handlebars there. And I like the non-call here. That ball's going more across the field than up and down. But it gets stolen away here by Nacho. And with 48 seconds on the clock, Los Amigos Red will have an opportunity. Nick leans way back. Keeps that window open. Goes for the turn. Nacho goes for the steal. Oh! The 2 old dog going for it. Estrada. One time. Goes for the big ball. A little bit off to the left side. As Nacho's going for the goal there. Cleaned up by Nick. And they'll gain a few hundred yards as that ball goes out of bounds. Oh, off the boards. So actually still in play. And they're going to get a few more yards out of it. And that just goes to show you in 10 seconds how many yards you can actually gain. And they gained a good 200 right there. So put your hands together, Aspen Valley Polo Club, 4-2. After 3 chukkers of play, we'll let the teams meet, get organized for the second half, get Gaston Dorniak on the fresh pony, and we'll be right back for our final 3 chukkers of the day. Mountain Chevrolet against Los Amigos Red. Set. A little higher on that mare, okay. Perfect, Alejandro, no worries. On this mare, they want aware of that. We'll keep an eye on it, but all right, welcome back, everybody. Second half action. And 4-2 for just joining us. Welcome to the 2025 Basalt Handicap. Both teams 16 goals, so no handicap goals given. First trucker action, Mountain Chevrolet, Nick Rodan scores 1. Nacho Navidad Estrada with penalty 3. That made it 1-1. Then 1 goal by Tamacho Pierez and a goal by Michael Payne and a goal by Nick, which made it 3-2. And then 1 goal by Nick to make it 4. 1 unanswered goal, 4-2. So at the moment, a very close game, anybody's match. With 3 chuckers left, here we go, Alejandra on the Dark Bay Pony. Good pickup here, Alejandra. On the move, 2 in a row. On a little skip bounce there. Look for the finish by Alejandra. Oh, right there on the red zone. A little bit had to come from left to right. Not an easy shot there. And Roldan will clean it up for Mount Chevrolet. Roldan opening up this pony on the far side. You want speed, you got it. As Roldan goes to another gear here. Under the neck. Nick, will it stay on the field? Looking for a coast-to-coast run. Nick Roldan. Que golazo. And our Nick Roldan taking it off the doorstep and unloading a ton of horsepower here. This bay pony can fly. Wow, what a horse right here. He just took it down the sideline there, and Nick was like, all right, y'all, get in the rumble seat because I am off to the races, and that is not an easy finish. You got to watch out because Roldan's going to take it out the back door again, shoot from about 100. This ball's got eyes. And, whoa, Nick Roldan on fire here early in the 4th. Unbelievable. Takes a run coast to coast and then gets a lucky on the bowl in there. That ball went all the way through. But Nick, no problem. And then showing you the arsenal of goal scoring by number 3 and why he's the highest rated American polo player. It makes sense when you see him run coast to coast 5, 6, 7 times and then shoot one from 120, 130. Unbelievable. 6-2 here in the 4th. Nacho says that you can do it, so can I. And well done, Nacho Navisha. And you might have to give a little bit further there. Nick fired his, but well done by Nacho, as that's what they needed here. A little breath of fresh air by Nacho Navisha Estrada, pounding one from way out, and that'll bring us to our courtesy change with 3:38. Now, don't get me wrong, 2 of the biggest hitters in the club are Nick Rodan and Nacho Navisha Estrada. I've seen both of these guys on this field score from 160 yards. So center is 150. So they were at least 10, 15, 12 yards behind the center and made goals. So you got to keep an eye on these 2. Bellini's the big hitter too. Also, Grant Gansey's hammering the ball. They all hit deep balls, and these long ball hitters can change the game. Tocolino, there's a number of them. Alejandro Navisha Estrada, Tamacho when he gets fired up, Melissa, they're all hammering the ball, hitting the ball deep. These long balls can change the game, and here we go. Everybody back on 3:30 on the clock. Michael out in front on the gray. And that's how you do it right there. Power Polo at its finest, as Mountain Chevrolet will win another bowl-in. Michael loves the little gray pony, gets out in front. Great choice of shots there by number 1, taking that ball and just firing it through the goal. And watch out, Mountain Chevrolet on their way to a goal-scoring mecca today. Let's see if the Los Amigos red team can get it going here. They got the talent. They got the players. They just need some openings. Here comes Nacho. Leaves it for Bellini. Bellini's got to deal with Michael. Little rotation play. Bellini, well done. Michael, Juan, going at it. They leave it now for Roldan. Nick's going to snap another 80-yard back shot. Looking for Erskine. Got to stay on the left side, the near side. Takes it forward, leaves it for Grant. Good play by Mountain Chevrolet. On the turn. Picked up here by Camacho Pierez. Beautiful little gray right here. 2 minutes left in the fourth. Oh, override. Loose ball play picked up by Sugar. Calling for the tail. Nick Rodan. Change the field. That will work. Nick, pump fake. Has to release it quickly. Good play by Bellini. He's got Gansey. Grant goes for the one touch. Stolen away by Nacho. Los Amigos red now. Nick will spoil that play. Now from about 80. Roldan going to tee one up for you. And that ball's going to go easily 120, but wide to the left. But once again, Nick, wow, man, dialed in, just hammering the ball. They say the altitude has a lot to do with it. I'm not sure about that. I just think they're good. But they definitely scored some goals from incredible distances. Nacho with a nice pass here to Camacho Pierez. We got a horse race. Erskine, Pierez, Camacho carries it inside the 60. Grant's going to have to deal with it. Alejandra presses him. Good job here by Alejandra, doing her job, making them slow up so they can get back on defense. Erskine, 30 seconds coming. And let's see if Los Amigos red can get a positive possession. Picked up by Alejandra. Nice little turn. Leaves it for Nacho. Give and go for Alejandra. Good pick up here. 15 seconds. She's got time. Got to keep it moving, Alejandra. Good ball control. Michael on the back shot. Bounces off of Roldan's pony. And that's going to end it right there. So right there will be the bowl-in for the fifth chucker. Put your hands together one more time, Aspen Valley. What a chucker here by Mount Chevrolet. 3 unanswered goals. Let's see if Los Amigos red can get the energy going here in the fifth. We'll be right back for our fifth chucker of play 2025 Basalt Handicap. All right, here we go, everybody. Fit chucker action. And not that the Los Amigos red team played that bad, that chucker. Just some great goals by Mount Chevrolet. Nacho had the goal of the chucker, Nacho Davies Estrada, but Mount Chevrolet put together a number of good team plays. So, with 2 chuckers left, as they say in polo, mucho tiempo, so don't worry. Keep playing. A lot of time here. Possessions are big. Bowlings are even bigger. Out the back door, Roldan. Nick's had a number of those go all the way through. Uh-oh. Now Nacho and Nick. Well done, Estrada. Nacho got room to work. Oh, he's going to go to the hoop here on the gray pony. Nacho goes for the shot and just wide to the right. But good D here by Estrada, facing up on Roldan. Man to man, getting the steal. Nice thievery play, but not. And the knock-in comes. Tail shot coming for Bellini. He's got Camacho. Piedez will leave it for Juan. Juan's going to wait for Nacho. Back to Nacho. Nacho and Nick. We've been seeing this all day. Into the corner they go. Loose ball play. Going to be taken here and controlled by Piedez. Shot on goal. And good D here by Mountain Chevrolet. But Los Amigos Red are getting the shots. That's what counts. Now on the knock-in. Roldan to Ganzi. And Grant not wasting any time. Got to hammer this one down. Look for Erskine, Sugar, Bellini, and Juan will get there on the tail shot. Everybody riding with their mouths in the air, but no way. That's a good non-call. That ball is Nacho's all day long. This will give Camacho time as he's got Alejandro out front. Camacho, this ball might make it. He's got Nacho on the 1-2. Oh, bad luck there. Turn around and control. 4:20 on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado. Here comes Erskine. Bellini, though, great positioning here by Juan. He's got Camacho going forward. Michael goes for the hook. Nacho, as Nick had no play. Now, Estrada, but stolen away by Ganzi. And around they go. That ball's going to go out of bounds on the far side. You might get a courtesy change here. We'll see. They're going to click down to 346 to be precise. Aspen Valley Polo Club catering to men, women, and youth polo players at all levels. So you can come and join us. Its expert staff can customize a complete playing experience for you, including horses, pros, certified umpires, in addition to lessons and practice sessions as part of its Polo On Demand program. It's I can't talk enough about it, and I probably wear a lot of people out, but this program is so dynamic in the abilities and the possibilities that it gives to polo enthusiasts around the world. And, you want to come up and play, you want to come and be in Aspen, Colorado. It can be a little tough sometimes for some players to bring all their horses, but it is not that tough to fly in and get set up on Polo On Demand. So with the program in session, we have a number of players using the Polo On Demand program. Once again, come join us in the mountains. Everybody back on the field after the courtesy change. Nacho going for the big ball, but off to the left. Knock in coming from Roldan, looking for Michael. Payne gets a piece of this one, but nobody home but Bellini. And this is where it's been this whole chukker, kind of back and forth. A bit of a, as I said in the last game, a little bit of a ballet, a bit of a dance going on between both teams. I will give it up to the Los Amigos Red has actually shot on goal a number of times here in the fifth. Roldan's knocked in 3 times. So, if you do the math, that would put them right where they want to be. Here comes Alejandra. Ali, nice try. Turned around by Roldan. He'll slow the game down. Up by 4. No need to rush. Now looking for Michael. That ball's going to carry. Michael override. Nacho will regroup on the gray. Backed up, cleaned up, looking for Tamacho. Pieda's on the tail shot, has time. Good read here by Ganzi. Better read by Roldan. Nick from 100. He's going to lay it right down there in front for Michael, who will get there first. Good play by Estrada. Oh, no. Oh, and it goes off the post. Estrada actually bumped Michael off the ball. It was still on the field. And then Michael hits it off the post. That's a crazy series of plays. On the move, Tamacho Piedad with clean air on the bay. There's the approach. And Alejandro will get an opportunity. Ali, everybody inside the 40, taken out by NR. Roldan down the right side, looking for Grant. Oh, Granty gets there just before Nacho. Ganzi's going to try to fire one down from 100. Comes from left to right. Good ball control, Grant. And then he's going to drop one. And that ball is going to go over the fence, but just wide. And with a minute left here in the fifth, Los Amigos Red. Oh, and they're going to call it a goal. So goal on the play for Grant Ganzi. It looked like it was pretty good from here. And great sportsmanship by the Los Amigos team. $40 seconds left. They'll get one more bowl in here with 35. And it's going to be Michael. Stolen away by Nacho. Estrada. He's got Alejandro going forward. Look at this ball by Nacho. That ball's going to get inside the 40. Alejandro might be able to run it down. Come on, Alejandro. Shot on goal. And it gets finished there by Tamacho Piedad. So, with 8 seconds, Juan Bellini will get that one. So, with 8 seconds on the clock, that will give them a goal, and they're going to need that one going into the 6th chukker. So, we will see if Mountain Chevrolet can hold on here, or if Los Amigos Red comes back with a fast and furious finish. Stay with us for our 6th and final chukker. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we go. Sixth and final chukker. They got them doubled up here, 8-4, but that doesn't mean anything in polo. This could be set up very quick by Los Amigos Red. They need to come out scoring goals, though. Nacho, he'll override. Grant and Nick, they'll run the turn. Nick with Michael out in front. Big ball by Roldan. Look at this power polo play by Michael. And that's okay because the clock goes tick, tick, tick. And that's going to take another 8 to 10 seconds off. Probably a quick knock in here by Bellini would be the best thing. Bellini's going to go ahead and grab one here. Outlet pass looking for Camacho Piedes. He's found him. He's got Alejandro going forward here. 3-on-1. Los Amigos Red on the move. Nacho looking for Alejandro. A little short. He'll drag it forward. That looks like a pretty shot. That might carry on its own. And, yeah, Nacho Navijo will get one here. And that is a must-needed goal. Perfect timing now with 5:14 on the clock. That is more than enough time. They just got to keep that energy going here. Busted holes in the Mountain Chevrolet team. They have shot at goal more than the Mountain Chevrolet team, so they have the ability to get there. Alejandro, well done. On the sword fight with Michael. She's going to win that one. Good job here by Alejandra. Foster, look at, we got the breakaway play for Camacho Piedes. Camacho, but he's going to get, it looked like they both said, we got clean air, we're going the other way. So on a bird turn, it's going to be picked up here, and Nacho tries to get it done, and we get a whistle on the play as Roldan was going for the breakaway play. And for me, why not? Might as well try. Up by 3. Bellini's going to go and get a fresh horse, I think. Bellini's going to play 3 horses. I just checked. Maybe he might play 3 or 2 or 3. He's going to get another one. Nacho from the spot, everybody. It's going to be a 5A. 80 yards out. So no problem on the distance here for Nacho. See if he can play the wind and the angle. Now, this angle probably favors the player coming in from the right to left, seeing that all polo players must carry their mallet in their right hand. So we'll see what Nacho decides to do here. Now, he can dribble this ball, too. Got a number of plays he can do, but we've already seen Nacho score from 130 today. Bellini's going to come out on a fresh one. So that's going to give the Los Amigos Red team a little bit of breath of fresh air. They'll have him on some fresh legs. Here comes Nacho. Oh, that's a pretty hit ball, Nacho. Well done. Give it up, everybody, for Nacho Navijo Estrada, as he's going to hammer it. And you know what? Nick Roldan almost took it out of the air. But well done, Nacho. Right there at the near post. Beautiful play by Estrada. That is going to turn this into an amazing finish. 2 goals up, 4 minutes left. Anybody's ball match right now. Let's see if Mount Chevrolet can get back to their scoring buzz they were on. Otherwise, watch out. Los Amigos Red is on the move. Michael, he's going to take a swipe at it. Oh, Michael Payne. And, did that ball go still on the field? No, it's still on the field. Michael almost dropped it in. And watch out. We got a foot race on the far side. Camacho Piedes, Santa Rita breeding operation, Pony. Once Camacho Piedes get out in front here, Camacho, no help behind, though. The second man, that's where they've lacked a little bit today on that second man play. And Roldan will control with 3:15 on the clock. Nick from about 140. Looking for Grant. Grant goes to the inside. Tries to take it in behind Bellini. Cleaned up nicely by Estrada. Here comes Los Amigos Red. We got a foot race. It looked like Camacho was on the move, but it'd be Nick. Nick, nicely hit ball to the boards. Right to Gansey. Pinpoint passing from number 3 to number 4. Picked up now by Grant. He'll put it across the center. Put the pressure on Bellini. Bellini will change the field nicely, but that's taking a lot of time off the clock. They need to get going now. Los Amigos Red. They want a positive possession. Michael, well done on the tail shot. Perfectly hit for Roldan. Nick now, he'll drop his shoulders. Roldan inside the 60. Nick looking for the finish. Once, twice, Nick Roldan. And there you go, as Roldan will get one and give that assist to Michael Payne. Very nicely hit on the tail shot, which turned the defense into offense. We are going to get a courtesy change, so that will help Los Amigos Red, as that'll stop the clock at 1:46. So, it's not an easy job, but we've seen 4 goals scored in 2 minutes. So, you need to get a penalty for sure to stop the clock. Then you got to have a hitter like Estrada, who's been hitting the ball amazing today. So, there's no worries on that. They can get a penalty. Otherwise, they got to win the bowl in here, get an offensive attack, get back to the center, and then they got to rock and roll one more time. It's not easy, but they can still do it. Let's see if Los Amigos Red can keep the fire going. On the move here, off the pony, in the scrum, picked up by Bellini, taken by Estrada, and Nacho will work it down the left side. Nacho, here we go. Estrada, not going to be easy, but that's what you need to do. Good thinking, Nacho. Well, that ball might stay on the field for Alejandra. And, oh, bad luck as it goes just trickles off the field. That will take time off the clock. That'll push it down to about 110 by the time the knock-in comes. Roldan will work it to the left side. Looking for Sugar. He'll override. Nacho. And looks like the Mount Chevrolet team will go to defense here. They do not want a foul. Nice little play by Nacho looking for Alejandra. And well done. Alejandra is going to get the goal as Nacho puts it across the center. And what a goal by Alejandra Foster. Not an easy goal. And that will get it within 2. Wow. I mean, just that combination of plays. 30 seconds left here. They'll play this last 30 out. And that might have been the goal of the day. I don't know, Nacho got it over to her, and then she took it out of the air. Nick knows he can't foul here, so Nacho will get the opportunity. He'll take it down. There's the approach. It looks like it's going to go on its own if it stays on the field. And bad luck there, but there you go. Put your hands together as that will end it. And we will give it up to Mountain Chevrolet. So what a game there at the end. Some great goals at the end. And, you know, sometimes you shoot a goal in polo, and that's the way it is. Sometimes they're in, sometimes they're out. And better luck today for Mountain Chevrolet. So the stage is set for the 2025 Basalt Handicap, as we will have Mountain Chevrolet facing off against the Satai. And then, of course, just for the fun of it, we'll have Los Amigos Red against Audi White on Sunday. Make sure you join us tomorrow as we'll have our kids game. It's 11 a.m., remember, Mountain Standard Time. And, of course, we'll start at 11 o'clock on Sunday, Mountain Standard Time. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. I want to say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.